Welcome to the Cricket Happening Show today, dear friends and subscribers. And in this part of this Cricket Happening Show today, your host Ram is going to look at the IPL, which actually all the league matches have ended today. And there were two matches being played today, but what really happened is something that it's really very, very difficult to believe. The Royal Challengers Bangalore, the mighty batting lineup, lost the match against Deccan Chargers, who are second from the bottom, because Pune Warriors are the one who is languishing at the bottom. Deccan Chargers in this IPL season, they are second from the bottom, and they have beaten the Royal Challengers Bangalore by 9 runs. Not only by doing that, what they did is that they pushed Royal Challengers Bangalore out of contention. In fact, they're out of the IPL 2012. And it gives Chennai Super Kings an entry into the playoffs, I would say. Well, just talking about the game, the crowds are definitely going to miss Chris Gayle for sure, no doubt about it. But that was a huge upset here. Deccan Chargers upsetting the apple cart of Royal Challengers Bangalore by 9 runs. I'll be talking about that. And what an end to the league matches there, where Mumbai Indians went to a crushing victory over the team. It was Rajasthan Royals, who were crushed at their own home, I would say, because Rajasthan Royals and Mumbai Indians clashed here at the Savai Mansingh Stadium, Jaipur. It was match number 72, the last match or last league match of the IPL 2012, and Mumbai Indians went to a crushing victory by 10 wickets. A 10-wicket victory after restricting Rajasthan to 162 for 6. Mumbai Indians went to their best opening partnership as far as IPL 2012 is concerned, with a new partners Sachin Tendulkar and Dwayne Smith opening the innings. I thought that was the right choice, and Dwayne Smith didn't let down fans here. He was unbeaten on 87 of just 58 deliveries, 10 fours and 3 sixes. Sachin Tendulkar was not out on 58 of 51 balls with 6 fours, and Dwayne Smith was also the man of the match, and they went to a crushing 10-wicket victory to finish off the league matches in IPL 2012. Well, the other thing that I'm going to look at is I'm going to take you down to England. As you know, West Indies yesterday were really struggling at 120 for 4, but Shivnarine Chandrapal and Marlon Samuels, even though both of them missed their centuries, what they did is, and also getting some good contributions from Marlon Samuels, the captain of 43, and Dinesh Ramadhan, who made 30s. In fact, Sammy made 37, and Dinesh Ramadhan making 43. West Indies could actually make 345 and set a target of 191 for England for the final of 191 for England, and England finished with 10 for 2 in 4 overs, and Kemar Roach was the man who picked up the 2 wickets and has really given a sniff of a hope for West Indies when the final day's play takes place between England and West Indies, with England requiring another 181 runs to win. And it's the last day, you can never say anything. And for West Indies, for England, they need to get 181 runs. For West Indies, they require 8 wickets. What a match, and what a final day we are going to have here at the Mecca of English cricket, the Lord's Cricket Ground. So let me just start off with the match here between Deccan Chargers and Royal Challengers. Let us see how Deccan Chargers did to push Royal Challengers Bangalore out of the competition. Deccan Chargers were the ones who actually lost the toss. Royal Challengers Bangalore inserted the Deccan Chargers in, and Deccan Chargers were in real trouble at one stage because Shikhar Dhawan, their mainstay, was clean bowled by Zahir Khan for 5 of 4 balls with 1 4. Akshat Reddy left for 7 of the bowling of Vinay Kumar, and Sangakkara, continuing his woeful form in IPL 2012, left for 15 of 22 balls with 1 4. And Cameron White followed him to the pavilion for just 1 run, who has been in good form here, falling a victim to Prashant Parmeshwaran. So that made the score 20 for 4, and Deccan Chargers were down in the dumps. But what JP Dumini and Parthiv Patel did is they resurrected the situation, took their time at the crease, waited for the loose balls to hit, and they did it to a nicety. In fact, this was the partnership which enabled Deccan Chargers to post 132 for 7, with JP Duminy really opening up in the final overs when Muthiah Muralidharan was clattered for 3 sixes by JP Duminy. 5 sixes hit in all by JP Duminy, who was the man of the match. In fact, yes, Dale Steyn was the man of the match, but JP Duminy contributed 74 of just 53 deliveries, 4 fours and 5 sixes. That partnership was very, it had a very vital role to play for Deccan Chargers to get to a score of 132 for 7, and not only doing that, they defended the score very well and pushed RCB out of the competition. Well, Parthiv Patel made 16 and 132 for 7. Bowling figures 2 for 30 for Zahir Khan, 3 for 22 for Vinay Kumar, 1 apiece to Prashant Parmeshwaran, looked good today. Muthiah Muralidharan getting in for some tap from JP Duminy at the end, 1 for 30. Royal Challengers Bangalore, well, one could have expected 132 for 7. 132 for 7 is something that Royal Challengers Bangalore would have almost, walked over the team. But well, it was not to be. In fact, in the second over, the second over, Chris Gale hit Manpreet Singh Dhoni for 22 runs. And yes, Chris Gale's, if one has seen his batting, he has actually been taking his time and then opening up. But today, he decided to go berserk. Probably Royal Challengers wanted to get a better run rate than Chennai Super Kings. And that's the precise reason. Chris Gale probably was given instructions and he went after Manpreet Singh Dhoni, hitting him for 23 runs in one particular over. But Dale Steyn was the man of the match today. What bowling figures. You can't expect any better bowling figures than this. 4 overs, no maiden, 8 runs and 3 wickets, and he also dismissed both the openers. First he had Chris Gale, first he bowled a bouncer to Chris Gale, and Chris Gale was really taken aback, and the second ball, Dale Steyn once again on the stumps. Chris Gale misses, Dale Steyn hits, Chris Gale gone. Bowled Dale Steyn for 27 of just 10 deliveries, 3 fours and 2 sixes, but he did his job. But Tilakatne Dilshan was LBW bowled Dale Steyn for 4, and that was the one which Deccan Chargers were looking out for. And then Virat Kohli and Saurabh Tiwari were partnering. Saurabh Tiwari had a hamstring injury and he left off, retired hurt. Virat Kohli was partnered by AB de Villiers. And this is the time Amit Mishra came in. As you know, Amit Mishra has been improving from those last matches, and that's what he showed. And today he had AB de Villiers' wicket and some superlative fielding skills from JP Duminy, who plucked the catch of the bowling of Amit Mishra for 4. So AB de Villiers was sent packing. Mayank Agarwal was sent packing quite quickly in the same over itself, with Mayank Agarwal clean bowled by Amit Mishra for 1. And that really sent Royal Challengers Bangalore into a real tailspin, because they were 5 for 103 at that stage. The only person who was standing there was Virat Kohli, and Virat Kohli was joined by in fact, it was 57 for 4 when Mayank Agarwal departed, and Virat Kohli, after playing a good innings of 42 or 40 balls, 2 fours and 2 6, was a victim of Reddy. In fact, he has just hit a 6 of the bowling of Ashish Reddy. Virat Kohli tried one too many, I would say, in this particular time, and Virat Kohli succumbed for 42 or 40 balls, 2 fours and 2 sixes. And after that, Saurabh Tiwari was the hope. He came back but could get no support from the tailenders, with Dale Steyn coming in and clean bowling Zahir Khan for a duck. Vinay Kumar was gone to Ashish Reddy, who used the slower ball to good effect. 14 runs to get to the final over. In fact, they also lost Saurabh Tiwari in the 19th over. So that was a big blow when Saurabh Tiwari was gone to Veer Pratap Singh, skying a ball for 30 of 27 balls with 1 4 and 1 6. It left Vinay Kumar and Parmeshwaran to do something, because Vinay Kumar, in the same over Ashish Reddy was bowling, that was the final over, and 14 runs were still required. And what Ashish Reddy did was, he picked up the wicket of Vinay Kumar for 7. He picked up Muthiah Muralidharan for a duck, and Harshal Patel and Prashant Parmeshwaran couldn't really do anything, and they finished 9 runs short, 123 for 9, but an excellent over from Ashish Reddy under the circumstances. Dale Steyn, man of the match without any doubt there. 4 overs, no maiden, 3 for 8. Manpreet Dhoni, none for 38. Veer Pratap Singh, 1 for 26. Amit Mishra, 2 for 26. Ashish Reddy, 3 for 25. Now let's look at the other match, and that would be the match between Mumbai Indians and it was played with Rajasthan Royals, and Rajasthan Royals were the ones who batted first. And Rajasthan Royals, they had today Dhaval Kulkarni from Dhaval Kulkarni was since, as you know, the match was inconsequential, they decided to give Dhaval Kulkarni a chance. He's a good swing bowler, a medium pace bowler, and Dhaval Kulkarni, he sent both the openers back into the pavilion. First he had Rahul Dravid caught behind with a beautiful delivery. He was out for 5. Ajinkya Rahane, the prolific scorer, was gone of the bowling of Dhaval Kulkarni for 13, and that made it 31 for 2. And after that, it required Shane Watson and Stuart Binney to stitch together a partnership in which Stuart Binney was very aggressive, and especially he went after Harbhajan Singh like anything. Harbhajan Singh, if you see his figures, 3 overs, no maiden, none for 31. It was absolutely due to Stuart Binney really taking Harbhajan Singh apart. And then Stuart Binney was run out with Kieron Pollard going some footballing skills, but kicking the ball into the stumps. He was run out for 30 with 3 4s and 2 6s of just 17 deliveries. That was a big blow for Rajasthan Royals because he was looking very good, Stuart Binney. Shane Watson also cracked 4 4s and 2 6s in his score of 45, 36 balls, becoming a victim of Kieron Pollard. After that was left to Ovais Shah and Ashok Meneria to do something. By Ovais Shah unbeaten 28 of 24 balls, 1 4 and 1 6. Meneria making 21 of 20 balls, 1 4 and 1 6. And finally 162 for 6 to show on the board for Rajasthan Royals with RP Singh, none for 32, very costly today. So RP Singh and Harbhajan Singh really went for some tap today. Dhaval Kulkarni, the best among the bowlers, 4 overs, 1 maiden, 18 runs from 3 wickets on the money. Lasit Malinga, and he bowled superbly, let me say. He was swinging the ball both ways. Lasit Malinga, 4 overs, 1 for 32, a little bit off colour today. 2 overs for 13 for Dwayne Smith. Kieron Pollard, 3 overs, 1 for 29, was hit hard. And James Franklin, 1 over for 6 runs. Mumbai Indians, well, they started off with Dwayne Smith. If you look at the partnership, Mumbai Indians definitely gave their chances. Dwayne Smith was living a charmed life. Sachin Tendulkar also had his chances, and many a times Dwayne Smith was beaten outside the stumps. But probably I would say luck favors the brave today, and that's what happened for Mumbai Indians. Mumbai Indians romped to a 10-wicket victory with the bowlers not getting any wickets, with Sachin Tendulkar remaining not out on 58 of 51 balls with just 6 4s. He was mostly the sedate partner to Dwayne Smith, who did all the attacking, and out 3 6s he hit 2 consecutive 6s of the bowling of Ajit Chandila, and he also hit a lot of boundaries with lots of immense power. And Dwayne Smith got good company from Sachin Tendulkar, and both of them gave a crushing victory for the Mumbai Indians over Rajasthan Royals. And Tendulkar not out 58, Dwayne Smith not out 87 of 58 balls, 10 4s and 3 6s, taking the man of the match, and the game over. Ajit Chandila, 2 overs went for 24, 3 overs for 17 for Shane Watson. Chant Tate, 4 overs costing him 40 runs, very costly today. Brad Hart, 4 overs, none for 30. Siddharth Trivedi, 4 overs, none for 37. And Stuart Binney bowled 1 over for 13 runs. So in the end, a crushing victory for the Mumbai Indians over the Rajasthan Royals to bring an end to the league matches in the IPL 2012. Well, now I'm going to shift the focus on to West Indies versus England. It was day 4 here, and as you know, West Indies yesterday were 120 for 4. This partnership went to great lengths. In fact, Marlon Samuels and Shivnarayan Chandrapal played with lots of purpose. They took the score on to 222 from coming in at 65 for 4 on the third day. The score went to 222 for 5, with Marlon Samuels playing some very good strokes but giving admirable company to Shivnarayan Chandrapal, who was having his deft leg side placement, leg side flicks, and both of them really weathered the new ball very well, and they stayed at the wicket, and that enabled an 154 run partnership, which was going on very well. In England were really left to hunt for a wicket at that stage, and that was the time it was the breakthrough was provided by Stuart Broad, when Marlon Samuels, after making 86 runs with 12 fours, was gone, caught by Graham Swan of the bowling of Stuart Broad for 86. So that was the first wicket to go. After that, it was Chandrapal. As usual, it happens when stands are broken. Shivnarayan Chandrapal followed to the pavilion. He was LBW bowled Graham Swan for 91 with 10 fours. Dinesh, and after that there were contributions. In fact, West Indies the other day put up a good bowling display. Today they put up a good batting display. No one was willing to sacrifice his wicket. Everyone were willing to stick it out there, and that's what was very important. Dinesh Ramadhan contributed 43 runs with 3 fours. Darren Sammy, the captain, played a very good innings. A lot of strokes, a lot of bold strokes in that knock of 37. Out of the 5 fours, he hit 4 fours, which came in one particular over from Tim Bresnan, made 37 of 47 balls with 5 fours. After that, Stuart Broad took the wickets, and it was all over. Stuart Broad going on to a 10-wicket haul in Test cricket, is 11 wickets in this particular Test match, 345, setting England up with 191 to win. And they cleared 10 of those, but losing 2 wickets. Look at the bowling figures for the Englishmen there. James Anderson 1 for 67, Stuart Broad 4 for 93, 1 for 105 Tim Bresnan, 3 for 59 Graham Swan. As far as England were concerned, they had a torrid 22 minutes to survive, and Kemar Roach got a ball to lift from the short of length spot. Andrew Strauss was just had to, it was just really coming at him. Andrew Strauss just hung his bat, it struck his glove, and Kieran Powell at Gully took the catch, and he was walking. So that was 1 for 1 for England, chasing 191. James Anderson, the night watchman, was sent, but James Anderson, after hitting a boundary, gloved one down the leg side. Dinesh Ramadhan taking the catch of the bowling of Kemar Roach, and James Anderson was gone for 6, so the experimenting failed, and 10 for 2, and then finally Jonathan Trott had to walk out. Jonathan Trott survived the last 5 balls without making any run. Alistair Cook was at to score of 10 balls, and England finished at 10 for 2 with Fiddle Edwards none for 3 and 2 for 7 for Kemar Roach. Kemar Roach's pitch pace was up a notch, and what is going to be really interesting to see here tomorrow is there's going to be I'm told it's going to be a sunny day. It's going to be, the forecast is for sunny skies here at the Lord's Cricket Ground in England, and one hopes for a good game. But I would say that West Indies definitely have a sniff of a hope, because 5th day there'll be a lot of as you saw how the ball lifted on Andrew Strauss, and also the spinners could come by. Probably Marlon Samuels might be given a bowl tomorrow, and Darren Sammy could be also a tricky customer. If there's going to be some it's going to be sunny skies, so that's a good thing for England. But what is going to be really seen is how West Indies are going to do here. Because for England, 181 doesn't look very tall, but you never know about it. If West Indies, Kemar Roach, Fiddle Edwards and Shannon Gabriel, the debutant, can really press on tomorrow and put the pressure on the Englishmen, that would be a great sight to see. But England are not the ones to be perturbed by that. They are definitely going to see to it that they win this match tomorrow, because this is their best chance for them to win the first Test match. But so as I said, it is all going to be very important. The new ball, the one thing advantage for West Indies is the new ball. The new cherry in the hand of Fiddle Edwards, Shannon Gabriel, and the other guy, Kemar Roach, who actually was a successful wicket taker today, has really given a sniff of a hope for them. But tomorrow, with the new ball, with the dew factor coming into consideration, I think West Indies would rather do well if they could nip up a few wickets in the first session itself. Well, let's wait and watch what happens tomorrow at the Lord's Cricket Ground on the final day. 181 more to get, and West Indies require 8 more wickets. That's it from me, your host Ram, for the Cricket Happening show for today. See you all tomorrow. Thank you.